Hey guys, and welcome back again for the 11th year in a row to Trekyards. He's Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley. And Stuart, we've got another anniversary.
We do.
What year did that joke come in? Like year 3, 4, 5?
Whenever we were on Inner Space for the first time.
I don't remember when, though. There was a middle bit of Trekyards and then Discovery, and then I don't know. It's a long-running joke.
Yeah, it was early on. Yeah. So anyway, we're celebrating our anniversary, 11 years, and I'd like to thank all of you guys for joining us and being with us for this whole time, because you guys are awesome.
Yeah, both the viewerships and channel memberships and Patreon, the guys that let this stuff keep going practically, as well as the people who tune in for the odd video. And then, it's funny in our drunk yards when we're live for 6 hours and we'll get a random person saying, "Oh, you guys are still going? I haven't seen you guys for years." I'm like, I remember the day. Where have you been? We've been consistent as anything.
Every Saturday for 11 years. Yeah.
Yes.
And now multiple lives a week.
Yes.
So
at the same time.
Yes.
Same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember once because it was just a YouTube, the timing wasn't, errored. Technically we released a Saturday on America time, but not on UK time. But that was once in 11 years, and that was because it was just scheduled wrong. That still counts. It was, America, your time zone, it was fine. So it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's it.
Try. We're doing the best we can. And hopefully we're trying new exciting things, and we'd like to be able to try more, but, we do what we can, guys.
Yeah, we did can you remember doing, 3 ships a week at the start? When there were hundreds of new ships, and then you do all the ships. It turns out you can invent new ships.
Yeah, we had multiple shows. I mean, go back and check out. We had Legends show. We had One Hit Wonders. We had mission briefings. We had a bunch of different stuff, and it was a really interesting time back then.
Yeah, it was different also because we did 2-parters, so you knew that if you spent a day filming an Enterprise, it would then be more,
Yes, yeah.
Whereas then YouTube wanted smaller videos, and it kind of didn't work so well. Boy, YouTube has done this since.
Yeah.
You've seen The Good Place, haven't you?
Yes.
It's Bury Me Jeremy. That's like YouTube's trajectory of creators. Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, we tried different formats like fact files and a whole bunch of different stuff, and we really enjoyed all of it. But we've covered all the new Treks, because when we started Trekyards, there was no new Trek on the horizon. There was no Discovery.
Well, there was the movies, but we were like,
yes.
But certainly nothing on TV was. We assumed there'd be 7 JJ movies, and they'd progressively more weird and.
Yeah. But we prided ourselves on being the only weekly Star Trek content at the
video
time.
Content. Yeah, loads of podcasts or less, and also now there's how many web people doing web things about Trek webbing.
There's a lot. Yeah.
It would be interesting if we could take a snapshot of the internet back to let's say year 1 and Google the names that we know now and see how many didn't exist. Most is the answer, but which ones were, Can
we use the Wayback Machine to do that? Because there's a way to do that.
I don't know if it is as searchable as that, though. I don't know.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments.
Because Steve Shives was around, of course. He was there. Red Letter Media, Trek and Wars and stuff. Mission Log, of course.
But, I mean, we were the only ones focusing on ships.
Yes.
And it was a web series, not a podcast.
With new renders and guests.
Yes, guests. We've had a lot of guests over the years. From designers to actors to you name it. Screenwriters, visual effects people. Yeah, wow. We've had a lot of people on.
And it's funny that the turn that happened when we knew them for their legacy to them start to know us for our legacy. We just, today we have someone new on the channel. I don't know which, I assume this is after, but I'll and it's he knew of us for years. And Walkie for years. And then it's an entirely different dynamic. I mean, it's not meaningfully, whoa, my God, but who are you? Well, we all know each other, not literally, but Yeah, Sam Witwer, super chatting on live, saying hi, big fan for like 12 years. Oh yeah, I love you guys. Like, and having met him, and like he did know us. It was a meaningful. It wasn't just saying that. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's like you never know who's watched because it's more than we think.
Yeah. So do we have to watch what we say? Maybe sometimes. I don't though. I just say what I'm thinking. Which some people like, some people don't, and that's fine. But I think honesty is important. So
Yeah, fair and balanced, right? That's always been the thing. There is so many channels on YouTube that you can kind of sense where they skew in the spectrum, being more positive, less positive. I hate the word chill, but the ability to do more pandering potentially, or because a lot of people don't want to focus on the negativity. That's great, fair enough. But from a creative mindset, you only get better as an artist by seeing what you didn't do as well. Right? A director would be bad if anyone under him just said "good job, sir," and never questioned or never suggested other options. About George Lucas, right? He wasn't giving much pushback on the prequels, and there's famous clips of people. They cut from like George saying, "Well, actually, I think we should do this," and he cuts it in the same room. So I'm like, and they're thinking that's a choice, and then obviously the film's what they were. So you need pushback, and so we try and give the balanced feedback. And I think a lot of creatives know when the product might not be as good as they want. So I think they respect a lot of them that we find that line.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I think it's much to our detriment that we do that because a lot of people look just for the positive to feel good about what they like, and other people really skew to the negative, and we don't do either one of those super well. So we've been referred to as the neutral zone of Star Trek content over the years, and I think that's quite apropos because, yeah, we do take everything fairly and balanced. So
as you say, it's not done well for our channel, but we have our respect, and well liked by people, etc., etc. Funny old game of just being honest and not being reactionary.
And to be fair, it doesn't feel like 11 years has passed.
No, which is weird because it has.
Yeah, we're like, oh, we did that. We did a video on that, and how long ago was that? Like 3 years ago? Look it up. It's like 7 years ago, and it's like, what just happened? Because it doesn't feel that long at all. So,
well, we've changed remarkably little, in a sort of radical way. Obviously, evolved as people, but not like. So it is, although in fairness, for like what 120 weeks, it was the same thing every week. We were doing Thursday reviewing, and then Friday living, and then Saturday release, and I mean that we had a very structured life for a bit, which obviously then just was, a long time. So take that out, take COVID out as well, and you've got some weird times in between. But yeah, definitely not like 11 years.
Yeah, and if you've been with us since the beginning, I want to say thank you. I mean, a lot of the names we recognize when they come on lives, they've been here forever. Some pop up and say, "I've watched you for 10 years," and this is like one of the first times commenting, and it's like, well, pleased to meet you. So, yeah, whenever you found us, we appreciate you guys tuning in and checking us out on a regular basis, and please go back and watch the stuff from before. Kind of
house and ship videos. It's a lot. Yeah, I remember in the last like 3 months, someone jumped on the live and said, "Oh my god, finally caught you guys live. Been a big fan for years." And it's like, I mean, thank you, hello, but how do you not catch us at the scheduled times for like 5-6 years? It's like, okay, hi. Yeah,
and even our random weekend drunk yards or like movie reviews, like we try to vary up our schedule enough so that everybody can tune in at some point.
Well, it's like
I even do late night lives.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a whole different, because we're lucky we have such a great audience at our timeline, which fits UK neither perfectly, but it'd be very difficult to do both. Either we're in America workday, and then obviously what are you doing watching a live stream for 2 hours, or so late I should be asleep, and it's not fair on me to be like awake until 7 because I'm captain. So we kind of do, but we have some amazing people who can always seem to make it at the same time. And then there's other lives you hear other people who are like, oh wow, it's like sometimes drunk yards will go for like 6 hours, and people say, oh, I'm doing something in LA. Here's a super chat. Here's thank you. We love you guys. And then 6 hours later, you guys are still on? I just finished my entire day venue event I went to. It's like, yeah, we're still here. Yeah, hello. It's always quite funny.
Yeah. And those the viewer driven lives, of course, because you guys think of things that we would never think of to talk about, and we have great discussions with the live community that you guys we're just Star Trek fans hanging out talking about Star Trek. So
Mm-hmm.
we absolutely love that. Like the interaction with you guys is phenomenal. So
Well, it's a very symbiotic thing. You know, a lot of content we do. We know the hardest core love the ships, and we do new ship videos. And even if it's not the broader scheme of the internet, we know the harder core love it, and we're very true to that. We've been very true for all these years. And then we do the ship lives and the ranking lives and the breakdown lives, as you say. And yeah, you guys are so influential in that conversation. But we're the mouthpieces to give our thoughts and breakdowns. Often you guys have final say, or we'll vote and you'll disagree, and then it's just really, really interesting. It's been very and how we can take the same. It's like there's a channel on YouTube that just shows Mr. Bean content, and another YouTube. I think it was one of the big other YouTubers. They said, oh, they've got like 20 episodes of Mr. Bean that made in 3 years, and they've made 400 videos because they keep shifting skits around to change the tone and change the context, even though it's only like. And they've made literally, and so we can take the same concept of a ship, but then change how you approach it, and it's a whole new live. And you guys are, what's the best worst, what's the worst best, what's the most radical, what's the most powerful, what's the most, like, these are really interesting ways of approaching. And then you can have a ship be an underdog in one and then thrown away in the others, and then you're going to look at it and have these interesting debates, and it's really, really interesting because who else is doing that?
Yeah,
right. I don't know.
I think that's the important thing. It's not us in a vacuum just spewing our thoughts. It's all you guys inputting and making us reevaluate things or think about things in a different way. So yeah, you guys are awesome. A big part of who we are here at Trekyards. So
it's just really interesting. It's just really, really interesting. And we've got more Trek shows, although slower, to look forward to. We'll see what happens. Still got our other special show idea that at some point we'll make, that you hopefully guys all support. But we're getting better at what we do, so it'll be better the longer we wait. Not that we're trying to wait, but that other idea, you'll see someday. It'll be great.
Anyway,
yes. Happy anniversary, Stuart. Well done.
Yes, happy anniversary to you too, Sam.
It's been a while. From Samuel Cockings from the UK, from your car.
Yes, you keep bringing that up. We will be doing a live anniversary celebration later this month.
Mm-hmm. Weekends are not our friends this month, so
no. Yeah, it's been very busy for me personally. But yeah, probably the end of the month. So just keep an eye out. We will have it scheduled, and you guys can join us and celebrate with us live, which would be awesome. So
there'll be some drunk and non-drunk variety of different tones. So do look out in the multi-hour. You can pop in and show your support and show your memories. You know what we do. Have fun with that, because we will.
So again, thank you to all you for being part of our community. Comment down below anything you'd like to say, when you found us, what your first video was, what the best video was, what you enjoy most about it. Just let us know in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed, why not? Subscribe and click the notification bell icon so you don't miss anything from us. 11 years.
And if you want to go bit memey, why don't you super thanks $11?
Ooh, for 11 years.
Or PayPal, trekyards@hotmail.com. 11, because our 11th anniversary today. So hey, you know what? That'd be a hell of a thing to wake up to, a whole of 11s in the PayPal. Hey, up to you guys. And hey, if you're watching this on our 20th anniversary, then get a new coffee, load up Star Trek Academy, Season 9, watch it with us.
Go watch our reviews.
Go watch our reviews. Dear me.
Which is not out yet, of course. But anyway, yes. Thank you so much, guys. And look forward to talking to you again soon. So until next time, he is Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley.
And we are Trekyards. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.